Don't miss TCG best place for Pokemon trading card game. You can find singles for standard, legacy, or expanded format, sealed products like booster box, teams, team decks. With TCG Center 5 code, you will get 5% discount on your purchase. Check video description or visit CCG Castle. Hello and welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today I have another deck for standard format featuring Fate's Gallade cards. And the latest deck that I made is, as you can see, metal deck. But this time the main attacker and the main star is Genesect-EX, 180 HP metal type with type change. Once during your turn before you attack, you might put a Pokemon tool card attached from this Pokemon to your hand. So you can actually replace tools from this Pokemon with one in your hand. So actually not that bad. I mean, in my opinion, really good card. But attack is definitely good. Rapid Blaster for 100 plus 20 for each metal energy you discarded in this way. So if you have 4 energies, you can hit for 180, and I really like that because Aegislash was just too weak, and Dialga was, I don't know, clunky. I don't like Dialga EX. I prefer Genesect-EX. It's definitely strong card in this build. The second attacker, Aegislash-EX, only with Mighty Shield ability, is only here for a Night March matchup, same as a Jirachi with the Stardust. So these two cards can actually help you a lot battling against Night March. So with it, you can have actually decent chance to beat Night March. For example, to beat Greninja Break, of course, you need to have Hex Maniac. So for now, we have a little tech for Greninja Break. Also, Genesect is good because it can one-hit knockout with Greninja Break. You can also AZ it and just play it back with, for example, charging with Metal Links. Since I have Sky Field, I can have a lot of Pokemons in play, which is good because if I can set up with the Sky Field, turn 1, if my opponent wants to play Stadium card, I will just remove my Shaymin from play, so that's second good thing. And also the third attacker can be Mind Jack, Zoroark with a stand-in. Also, it can hit for 160 maximum because I don't have any Muscle Band. Of course, speaking about 5 Pokemons in play of my opponent. And also one Bronzong Break as a tech with Metal Rain, who can actually do a lot of crazy damage and snipe on the bench, so it can actually bring you a victory. So yeah, 18 Pokemons in total, as you can see, a lot of different attackers, Aegislash, Jirachi, Zoroark, Bronzong Break, and Genesect. So speaking about item cards and supporter cards, I'm running 2 battle compressors since I have a lot of supporter cards and metal energies that needs to be discarded as fast as I can. So 2 battle compressors pretty much what you need to have. 2 level balls for those Bronzors and Zoruas because they're under 90, and also Bronzor can be just pulled with level ball. 1 copy of Startling Megaphone, discard all tools attached from each of your Pokemons to play. Definitely good thing. A copy of Super Rod, so I can shuffle back any 3 Pokemons or energies from my discard pile back into my deck. 1 Target Whistle for Shaymin knockout, but also not bad for any other Pokemon that's EX that can be a one-hit knockout with our powerful Rapid Blaster from Genesect. 3 Trainers Mail, 3 Ultra Balls. I'm not running 4 Ultra Balls because I have 2 level balls, so 5 cards for searching Pokemon pretty much enough. 4 copies of Versus Seeker. Speaking about supporter cards, I have 1 AZ. Also 1 Giovanni can be good. I mean, it can increase damage for 20 more, which can be definitely good. I mean, with Giovanni, if we have 4 energies on Genesect-EX, Fighting Fury Belt, and Giovanni for 20, we can one-hit knockout Mega Manectric. So that's actually good to know. Hex Maniac, Judge. I play 1 copy of Judge because if I can set up good at third 1, I can judge my opponent down to 4. And it's only for the late game when your opponent have a less prize, like 2 or 3 prizes, even 1. But for the beginning, Judge is better. So that's the reason why I'm running White Judge and 1 N. So 1 copy of Lysandre, 1 copy of N. 3 Professor Sycamores. A little risky with supporter cards. I only have 6 cards for job in theory, 3 Sycamores, 1 Ant, Judge, and Hex Maniac. But I guess if you don't want to risk, you don't want to take a chance to win. 2 Sky Fields, 2 Fighting Fury Belts, so 40 HP plus and 10 damage more. 2 Float Stone for rushing, for stand-in retreat with my Zoroark. 10 Metal Energies in total, so actually really interesting and powerful deck, trust me. I tested it a little bit and it works perfectly. So before I move to deck test, if you're looking for any of these cards, you can visit tcgcastle.com and find them. You can find a link in my video description. If you decide to shop something, you can use TCG Center 5 code and get 5% discount on your purchase. So let's move to deck test so you can actually see how this deck works. So welcome back to the game test. So my opening hand does not have basic, so that means that my opponent can take 1 extra card if he have basic Pokemon. So please wait while your opponent chooses a active Pokemon. So he actually have 1. So he can grab 1 extra card. Okay, so Zorua and a Bronzor. I guess I can play Giovanni and grab some extra cards. Since I go second. Oh, I go actually first, so that's even better. Let's go with 1 Level Ball for 1 more Bronzor. I can't do too much, but I will just attach 1 energy to Zorua in the front and judge my opponent down to 4, so that's always good. And really nice opening. I got Ultra Ball, so I can actually grab Shaymin-EX and expand a little bit more my opening hand setup. So let's see what I can find with the Trainers Mail. Wow, really nice. There's a Float Stone, so I can actually even retreat with my Zorua. So that's Shaymin for 6. I don't have another Shaymin, so that's the last one that I had. There's a Sky Field. I can't retreat, so I guess I can bench down my Jirachi and do I want to retreat? That's a good question. I think I want Bronzor, and I will pass my turn for now. So next turn I can evolve into Zoroark, play that Fighting Fury Belt maybe onto Jirachi, or maybe not, so just to waste 1 card. Go with the Sky Field and again judge, only if I can top deck Battle Compressor or another supporter card. In that case I will not go with the judge. But for now, how things going on, I think I will judge my opponent again. And there's a Remoraid. I mean, I can hit more than like 40 with my Mind Jack. I don't have Muscle Bands in this deck, so I cannot knock out that Throw Key. Oh, okay, so this looks promising. If Trainers Mail can bring me something better. Nope, just another Versus Seeker, but I don't need that. Sky Field, another energy card. Let's go with Versus Seeker for another Judge. And let's go with another 4 cards. There's a Genesect-EX and Trainers Mail. So let's see what we can find with the Trainers Mail. Ultra Ball or another Versus Seeker. I guess I will grab another Versus Seeker better for the next turn. For now I can just stand in. Let me just hit with the Mind Jack for 60. Oh, for 40. So he survived, meaning that he will actually be able to evolve into Frogadier, use Water Duplicate for 3 more Frogadiers in theory, if he can find them. I need somehow to remove that Shaymin from play. That's easy to price target. So I need to find AZ, and there's an Evo Soda. So speaking about Frogadier, it just came into play. Luckily I'm running Hex Maniac, so Hex Maniac can help me a lot. Going on with the Hex Maniac, you can actually shut down your opponent Greninja's ability, so they can only hit you for like some small damage amount. I guess one Versus Seeker could be, I guess one Lysandre could be good, so I can knock out that artillery. Oh, there's really nice top deck, so let's just stick with a Sycamore. So I guess I will attach one energy from my hand and Versus Seeker for Sycamore. I mean, he have 5 cards, but I need better hand. And I actually need to start finding some Bronzong so I can actually use my Metal Links. Do I have Bronzong Break in my deck? No, I don't have, so I need to find also Bronzong Break for a later game so I can try to finish the game with it. There is only one Metal Links for now, and guess I can play that Battle Compressor for maybe Giovanni, Lysandre. I don't need any of them. I don't need AZ, but to be honest, I think I can actually keep AZ and Giovanni for later. I could use them. I need something like N. Alright, so let's just Mind Jack for knockout. There's a first prize. Let it be Bronzong. Yes, it is. Really nice. That's really nice. Okay. There's first Greninja with Water Shuriken. If he can find like one more, he can knock out something from my bench, like that Bronzor, sitting down with the 60 HP. Oh, so luckily he decided to go with active Zoroark, so it will be a price exchange for 1. Which is not that bad, but actually I don't have retreat if he knock out my Zoroark, so I need to actually try to find my another Zoroark so I can play it. Let me just go with the N right now. So N for 5. Just one more Aegislash. I guess I will bench down my Aegislash. And let's go with one Metal Links onto Aegislash and one more onto Aegislash. So, oh no, better with Genesect. Just because with Genesect I can actually do more damage. Oh, but I should retreat maybe. Yeah, I should retreat definitely. I hit it with the Mind Jack instead of the knockout. Ah, never mind. So let me see. 3 versus Seeker already burned. Guess I need to knock out that artillery so he can get Abyssal Hand with it. And there's another Greninja with Shadow Snitching and Moonlight Splash. So actually if he hit with the Shadow Snitching, my Pokemons will not have abilities. So that's actually bad because I will not be able to charge them with my Metal Links. And there's an Evil Soda, so let's see what he can find. Probably Greninja Break. Maybe that was not that bad, because I will lost my Zoroark, but my Genesect would have full HP, and I will not have to discard any energy card from it in order to knock out that Greninja Break. And I have Versus Seeker ready for Lysandre for next turn, so I can maybe just knock out a second Greninja Break, if that can happen. So he actually decided to snipe down my Genesect on the bench, so nothing from that. But I guess I still have that AZ in my deck, so I can use it. And with it I can scoop up my Genesect-EX. I still don't know if that was the good call to stay in a front with Zoroark. I think it was not. But I mean, I could knock out his Greninja, but in that case, he could just knock out my Zoroark with Water Duplicate, with Water Shuriken, so I guess it's the same. So, but he would have one Greninja less in play, so that's the case. So let me see what I can promote in front. How many retreat? 2 retreat cost. Okay, let's go with Genesect in front. I guess I can use Metal Inks. I can use one more Metal Inks. Alright, so I still have one energy card. I can attach one to Jirachi, but I'm not sure if that's good. Let's just stick with the Bronzong. Maybe I can actually... I mean, I can put a tool in my hand. But do I want to do that? 180. So I have 90. If he can find Greninja Break, he can knock me out. But if he can't, then he can hit me for 80 with a Moonlight Splash. And 60, that's 140. Well, let's just attach Fighting Fury Bell to my Aegislash on the bench. And let's just hit for like 100. So it's enough for the knockout. And again, he put down his Greninja Break into his hand because he had that splash energy. So he can play it again. And there's a Level Ball. Let's see. So he can find another throw key. I guess I'm okay because I can knock out that Greninja Break again next turn. I wish I had that Hex Maniac in discard pile, but I don't have it for now. Yeah, it's the same, so he have that Greninja Break again, so he can use it with Water Shuriken and the Giant Water Shuriken, that's 90 damage, so he can knock out my Genesect. Plus he can draw 2 prizes, and so he decided to roll on with the Birch Observation. Unfortunately for only 4 cards. So there's a Muscle Band. If he can't find energy cards, I might get lucky. For now I can hit for 40 plus 20. Oh, that's just not enough. I mean, that Aegislash can hit for like nothing. It definitely needs another Genesect-EX in play, but I guess it's not good. So there's a Giant Water Shuriken, 60 to my Aegislash on the bench. And what else he can do? Moonlight Splash for 100, that's the knockout. So for now I can hit only for 110. Which is not enough for any serious damage. I already played 3 of my energies, 3 of my versus Seekers, so 110, 130, 150 with Giovanni Shame. But yeah, I guess I can retreat. Yep, I could knock out that Greninja Break, but I actually didn't think about that with my Bronzong. So what can I do? I guess I will just attach 1 energy to Zorua. I will draw a few more cards. There's another Genesect-EX, so Let's just attach a few energies on it. Slash Blast for 110. So if he can knock out my Aegislash next turn, I will just end him down to 1 card. And from there I have Genesect-EX ready. If he can't draw not something, but he have that Artillery in play, so Artillery can actually do great job for him. So he can actually drop 4 more extra cards with it. I should definitely knock out that Artillery at the beginning. There's a Wally, probably for another Greninja, or maybe even Greninja Break. So he can do a lot of damage. He can hit for like 2 Water Shurikens plus 1 Giant Water, that's 120, and he still can use that Moonlight Splash, so there's energy retrieval, so that's probably gonna happen. Yeah, my Aegislash will fall down this turn, that's for sure. But the question is what I can get from that. I mean, I have Hex Maniac, so I can actually use my Hex Maniac. I have 1 energy onto Zorua, so I can retreat. But if he can find another Greninja Break, alright, so he decided to start splashing damage onto my Genesect. I don't know why he didn't just knock out that Zorua. And Moonlight Splash. So I survived somehow. I just wondered myself how I survived right now. That's actually a good question. Yeah, I guess I can risk, so let's go with the Metalings. How many? 60 HP. 1 more Metalings. Just because I can retreat by discarding 3 energy cards onto my Genesect-EX. From here I can play Hex Maniac, and I have enough with the Rapid Blaster for the knockout without discarding any energy cards. I guess I can next turn scoop up my Aegislash from play. Let it be Bronzong Break, just a Bronzor. I wish it was Bronzong Break. So Hex Maniac can play. Speaking about Hex Maniac, he can't play Water Shuriken and Giant Water Shuriken. So the best thing he can do is hit with Shadow Snitching. But there's a Wally into Greninja Break. So he can't knock me out, but I can knock out his Greninja Break with my Genesect next turn, so I'm happy with that. Definitely happy, but I need another Genesect. But I think I'll just go with Versus Seeker for another Hex Maniac for next turn, in my opinion. Yep, there's a Shadow Snitching for 40, so I can't. Oh, let's see. Ultra Ball, is there a Zoroark in deck? Yes, it is. Wow, so I can actually also have 1 more attacker. But the question is, AZ or Hex? I guess just a Hex Maniac again. So right now Hex Maniac helped me a lot. Rapid Blaster, I need to discard all 4 energies to be able to knock out that Greninja Break, so that's 180. But I still have another attacker. In theory, I have Zoroark sitting on my bench, and is this Bronzong break? Okay, so game is laggy right now, and yes, it is Bronzong break. So with Bronzong break, I can actually charge it and snipe something on his bench. So that's definitely good. He promotes that Frogadier in front. So let's see. Definitely he needs another Greninja with Shadow Snitching, but I guess he don't have it because it's in his discard pile. He needs Super Rod desperately and something like Dive Ball to bring it back into play. If he can hit for Shadow Snitching, in that case, he can do a great job. There's another Greninja break that just came into play. Okay, I guess I will just AZ next turn. I don't know. What can I AZ? I can rush in, charge 2 energies. I need to AZ one Pokemon from play. But which one? Definitely Aegislash. There's a Sky Field. Definitely Sky Field. I can hit for knockout with my Zoroark. And I will also take a risk by benching down one more Bronzor. So let's just stand in and let's grab that knockout with the Mind Jack. So it's 70 and I just need one more Meddling so I can knock out that Octillery on the bench. So let's see what my opponent can perform. I mean, it's the same. I benched down that Bronzor, but in my opinion it's the same because I have Jirachi. They're both 60 HP, so he can knock them out in any way. So he can knock out only one Pokemon right now from play. And next turn, I can just snipe down that Octillery and manage to win this game. So that was epic 25-minute battle. Unfortunately, this was not a good Greninja. It's Water Shuriken Greninja, so it actually helps him to knock out Genesect and grab 2 prizes. But in that case, he can only miss Slash for 70. And luckily, I have that Float Stone sitting in my hand, and probably my opponent does not know that. But I have Victory in my hand, so right now you see how Bronzong break can be good tech in this deck because it can just help you to knock out anything pretty much with the Metal Rain. In that case, I managed to knock out Octillery and grab last prize. So I hope you guys enjoy watching it. If you enjoy watching it, you know what you need to do. Don't forget to like this video. And if you already didn't subscribe to my channel, please subscribe so you can be part of Pokemon TCG Center community. And once again, there is a full deck list that you can see once again. So anyway, it was epic battle, 25-minute battle. I hope you enjoyed watching it so you can see that this deck can actually beat Greninja break. Even if I made a little misplay by not knocking out his Greninja when I stay in front with Zoroark, I actually managed to win this game. So anyway, thank you for watching, have a nice day, and goodbye.